Hey, well, Sully and Evan, talk about the when you guys had the fumble and the fumble recovery. It seems like, you know, the teams looked like they might have, maybe we're going to be trading scores back and forth for a while, and you guys got that turnover, the offense scored, puts you up by 14, and it gives you a spread that you were able to play with for pretty much the rest of the game.
Yeah, it was definitely a big play. Sully, of course, was getting in the backfield, but I had gotten in the backfield too, but he hit the running back before I did. Tried to do something, but I stripped the ball once I seen Sully had secured the tackle, and the rest is history.
Big time players show up in big time games. And somebody needed to make a play. I wrapped them up. Evan stripped it. I mean, the rest take care of itself.
Yep. Talk about holding them to like 9 yards rushing.
Our defense has been stout with the run game for the last 5 weeks. So if the team's going to continue to try us, that's going to be the result.
We take a lot of pride in it, and we work on it every single day. And that's something we got on our goals each week, is not having some kind of run game. Nobody's going to run the ball on us.
Talk about that big 70. I'm sorry. Talk about that big 75. Is he one of the biggest?
Oh yeah, he was a big dude. Definitely, he's a good ball player. You know, I thought overall we got after him up front.
So, how were you able to get so much pressure on Lawrence tonight?
Studying film. Honestly, I watched pretty much every one of their films at least twice, maybe even 3 times. But just studying what they do, and they want to protect him because that's their go-around. He runs that offense awesome. So if you get to him, he gets frustrated, the whole team does. And that's what I think we did in the first quarter, the first half, I mean. Yeah. But second half, we really slipped up a little bit, got a little relaxed, but we were able to come out with a win. So.
Was there anything in particular on that film you saw that you were able to kind of take advantage of?
Just studying their offense and play calling, 2 tight ends, 1 tight end, if they were going to lean this way. But they did a real good job of boots rolling out, keeping me away from them. So shout out to them.
The defensive pressure, especially early. I mean, y'all were putting 4, 5, 6 guys running. I think their first touchdown, y'all had 7 guys going in on them. You know, how big was it to have the entire defense just trying to pressure him?
I mean, if he sits back there, he could just throw passes all day, and he's going to be the calmest quarterback ever. But until you get a couple guys like us smacking him around, you're going to second think his throws.
You got to hit him in the mouth for sure. You're going to pass him back, you're going to look over his shoulder, you know what I mean? You take a lot of pride in getting to the quarterback, so.
Do you think y'all had him a little bit on his toes there?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely a little bit, but I mean, he is a good ball player. You got to give it to him. He was getting the ball out in certain situations, and I thought in the second half, we got them to get out of their normal groove, doing all the trick plays and everything. But, you know, I thought we did a good job staying composed and just going the same, our route.
Talk about maybe when they made that bit of a run in the second half, they got 2 or 3 scores, maybe what happened defensively then, and then what you guys did after they got those scores, maybe to readjust or whatever.
They just wanted trick plays, honestly. Yeah. They were just doing anything they possibly could to get back into the ball game. They did a really good job at doing it. Just confusing us up front. Just trying anything possible that they can do to get back in the game.
Now, what about from a defensive back's perspective, from the standpoint of, it seems like that quarterback was just throwing to a spot and the receiver just had this uncanny ability to be there?
I mean, the quarterback, he's one of the top quarterbacks in the country in our league, and I see why he could put his balls in spots wherever he wanted them. Seemed like he had a nice touch on them, but I mean, it all came down to us going to challenge him, and he made the plays when we had to. So.
And made some short open field tackles too. I mean, they might have caught some passes, he might have thrown for a lot of yards, but you didn't necessarily break a lot of big ones.
Yeah, we take pride on not giving up them big plays. So like, we give up a throw is a big thing for us to be a catching tackle. We've been preaching that all week. The quarterback good. We knew they was gonna get some, but all we had to do is when they catch it, we tackle them and not give them nothing extra. Not beat ourselves, we'll be all right.
Was that about what y'all expected to see in film and everything, or did he do anything maybe differently for y'all?
We pretty much got everything we saw on film except for the trick plays. We let them couple trick plays get behind us. That was really the only thing that got us off balance.
How do y'all react to those trick plays? I mean, especially when they score on one of them like that.
I mean, the first one when they scored on, I mean, I feel like if we would have just tackled them instead of trying to strip the ball, get the ball would have been down inside the 5, and we would have just played ball from there. I doubt if they would have gotten the end zone on us. I feel like we'd have held them to 3 on that one.